May 10th, 2015. Undead from Cleveland, you're listening to Video Game News Radio with your host, Kevin Baird.
Don the Anderson.
Well, Brian Baird's here, too.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got all confused. I thought
It's all right. Don't worry about it. It's good.
I forgot. I was thinking Larry Mack and not Brian. My bad.
No, it's good. It's good. I'm not here.
Larry said he might join us at some point. He's showering the stink off his body.
Just like the first show.
But yes, this is just like the first show. Don, Kevin,
the
and
first
Brian.
time.
All over again. Brian's eating a meal.
Yeah.
Don and Kevin are talking about comic books.
Enchiladas.
Enchilada.
And playing Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze.
Woo!
And so far I'm not enjoying it. I remember when it came out on the Super NES and it was like the shit.
It's a long goddamn time ago.
They did some crap where they took really good graphics or something and put them into the SNES somehow or something. I don't know. And now it's just kind of meh. It's okay.
No, it's a pile of shit.
Exactly. So let's get it started with our top 20 title drinking game.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Oh, I shouldn't eat this sour candy.
You're going to get a bellyache.
Mistake. I saw it sitting here. I'm like, I want to have one of these.
Now you're going to have sour stomach.
Yeah.
Poop will be blue.
All right. Sorry.
It's killing you? Making your teeth stick together like, ah! Grimacing.
Like lemon.
Different grimace.
All right. So this is our drinking game. The way this works, if this is your first time listening, is that
Nobody's new.
we look at the we look at the movers and shakers list on Amazon, and we list off the top 20 titles, and if it's not a video game, you have to drink.
You have to.
Today I'm drinking Dr. Pepper Diet, established in 1885. That's probably when they put this in the bottle. Probably was water when it started out, and now it's this brown liquid.
I found it in the bottom of a septic tank. Don't drink that shit. What's wrong with you?
Crunchy spiders. Number 20, the Xbox $10 gift card for $10. It's up 40% this week. Not a game. Everybody drink, including you out there. It's time for you to drink. Number 19, Disney Infinity Marvel Superheroes. I don't know. It's not a game. It's an action figure. Everybody drink. Number 18, Terraria, the Xbox 360, or Terraria, I don't know.
Terraria, my kid plays that. It's like a little kid's game, but they fight Cthulhu. Don't ask.
Cthulhu.
Yeah, like, there's the Eye of Cthulhu, Dad. Look, I'm killing it. I'm like, look, now I'm going to go play with the Haunters of the Dark. I'm like, what?
Stop. I'll show you.
That's blasphemous. I love it.
Number 17, Evolve for the Xbox One. Up 41% this week, $36.73. Number 16, the Nintendo 3DS, 3DS XL AC adapter. Not a game. I'm drinking. Don, are you having a Coke this week?
Yeah, I'm about to grab a Mountain Dew, though.
Regular?
Code Red, of course.
Extra strength.
I got the Sangria one. It was okay.
No, I don't even fuck around. I don't even try them other ones. Fuck it.
It sounded gross, but it tasted fine.
I can barely handle the Code Red. It's too much.
There's like a blue one.
A white one.
I think Taco Bell has like their own that you can only get there too.
Black one.
Like a Arctic Blast or
Orange
something.
is alright. They came out with a second red one that confused me for a little bit.
That's like the Sangria. That's red.
Yeah, but this one was called Game Fuel or something like that. It was like a couple years ago. And
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
I grabbed it and I was like, oh, it must be the same thing. I grabbed it and took it and bought it and I tasted it. I was like, oh, that's not the same. Threw me all off. Yeah.
Ruined the whole thing for you.
I'm like, that's not Code Red. And they're like, I know, it's Game Fuel. I was like, oh.
Game Fuel.
Tastes like automobile fuel.
Yeah.
Number 15 is the Microsoft licensed Energizer 2-time charger. Totally not a game.
Do it.
Everybody drink. Just some clips.
Do it.
Plastic shit.
Just do it.
Number 14, Borderlands, the Handsome Collection for the PlayStation 4. It's up 46% this week for $50. Number 13, Call of Duty Black Ops 2 for the PlayStation 3. Number 12, FIFA 15 for the Xbox One. Number 11, the Xbox $15 gift card. Online game.
Drink it.
That's not a game. Everybody drink. Brian, are you drinking this week?
Orange Crush.
Ooh, in the bottle?
No.
A glass bottle?
I am drinking out of a steel can.
Oh.
Because I can.
Mm-hmm.
Ha ha. Ha ha.
That would be my choice. Like when we do field trips in elementary school, my choice was always Orange Crush.
Orange Crush is the
You
best.
gotta get the orange drink from McDonald's.
Oh no.
Wrap
I
it
had
in
the orange drink. It's so bad.
Remember wrapping the cans of Coke in tinfoil because that would like keep them cold, allegedly.
Yeah.
Your lunch.
Yeah. I remember that. Who did that though? We didn't do it. I remember getting them and they would be in tinfoil. And then you'd have to peel it off because you didn't know what it was.
Right. You peel it off, then drink it.
Number 10, Splatoon for the Wii U.
Splatoon.
May 29th.
Is that with an L?
Yeah, you just spit in it.
Yeah, Splatoon.
Okay, so not Splatoon.
Nope.
It should
That would be a really weird game if it was called Splatoon.
Well, yeah.
Ting!
Right? You gotta aim different.
So gross.
It's just constantly guys hockering.
Right.
It's like the worst ones ever. You have to do it over a microphone. You're like, parents be fucking freaking out. Like, no.
Yeah, you got to make your own noises and stuff to generate some phlegm. Raise your phlegm meter.
You gotta pull it out of the fucking back of your throat so you can feel it peel off.
That would be great. Number 9, Super Smash Brothers for the Nintendo 3DS, up 54% this week. Number 8, the $75 PlayStation Store gift card. Not a game.
Nope.
Everybody drink. You do save a penny though on that one. $74.99. Somebody's taking a bath on that penny. Buy 100 of them, $1. You save $1. Number 7, Skylanders Trap Team, Earth Element Trap. Not a game. Everybody drink.
Drink it.
Number 6, Disney Infinity Marvel Superheroes action figure thing. Not a game. Everybody drink. Number 5, up 107% this week, is the Power A DualShock 4 controller charging station. Not a game. And ridiculous. Drink. This is how we know gaming is over. Number 4, up 111% this week, is the Farming Simulator 15 for the Xbox 360. What?
On Farm Simulator.
Farming Simulator, Brian. The 15th one.
15th?
It says Farming Simulator 15.
That's just goddamn ridiculous.
Yep. And it's number 4 this week. But not to be outbeaten or outdone. Number 3, up 117% this week, is Farming Simulator 15 for the PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
Also comes out May 19th for $40. What is wrong with you people? Why would you want to play that? Why? It makes no sense. I'm dumbfounded. If you're one of those people out there that plays the Farming Simulator game, enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it. But if you actually enjoy it, please write into the show. Write to farming@videogamenews.com and let me know what's going on with that game.
Right?
Why do you like it?
You talk to the people that are like, oh, hold on a second, I got to go rotate my crops. You're like, what?
I mean, it's kind of like the people spending money on Goat Simulator. Like, that's a free game. Like, if it was on Facebook, I'm not even sure I would play it. I don't think I would. If it just was like Goat Simulator, I'd be like, I'm not playing that.
Goat Simulator. Yeah.
They have zombie mode. They have zombie mode in Goat Simulator now.
Nice.
Zombie goats.
You gotta like that.
That's a game. You gotta buy that game. You gotta pay money for that.
You gotta have Cow Simulator.
I mean, I guess it would be funny if you had it in and you were playing it, you know, and people came over or something and they were like, what are you doing? I'm playing Goat Simulator. Like, what? You know? This is ridiculous. But I don't know. I don't know if I'd spend money on that. Number 2, Persona 4 Arena Ultimax for the PlayStation 3, up 127% this week for $18.67. Number 1, up 138% this week, is Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance for the 3DS. It's $19.96. I guess it's sort of good that there was 4 games at the top of the list this week, but 2 of them were about simulating life on a farm.
Down on the farm.
Not right. All right, so let's see what everybody did this week. Brian, how was your week?
My week was filled mostly with lack of sleep as usual, and I was also gifted with finishing the first Metro, and now I'm halfway through the second Metro game. And I downloaded... it's new. It's Blood something. I don't know. You're like hunting monsters in a fucking spooky city. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Anyway, but it looked mighty good. So I'm enjoying it so far. Let me see what else is going on with me. The usual, adjusting to my girlfriend's new work schedule. It's mighty nice.
So what is she doing exactly? Do you know? You can admit you don't really know what she does.
I don't want to just make shit up. I mean,
Yeah, I know.
Well, I could.
It's okay.
I'm
just curious.
Let me see what else is new. Nothing really, man. I mean, it's just been typical boring fucking work weeks, and the usual.
Did you get your birth certificate and stuff done?
I have to. I'm still working on that, as a matter of fact.
How hard is it to work on? What are you talking about?
Well, you have to spend like a certain amount of cash.
Oh.
Right.
So you still don't have it.
Working on it.
They're gonna deport you, man.
You're gonna deport
my brother. They're gonna take you to Canada and leave
Imagine.
you. You'd have to hang out with Red Troll.
That wouldn't be too bad.
Right? It would be for her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it would fucking.
She would make you sleep in the barn.
She would let me in the house. What are you talking about?
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. You'd be like the abandoned one that the village would get together.
The abandoned one. I'd be the arrested one.
Like, who left the infidel in the woods?
And Brian just walks out. Hello.
Put him in the stockade, Jeremiah. No, I don't know.
He just floats out like Gumby. It
would be like YouTube videos of Brian going through an exorcism. He'd just be sitting there with a bitter look on his face as they put the cross on his forehead.
Right.
Stop it.
All right, it's enough. Leave me alone.
I've told you I'm not really. I don't.
Stop it.
Not the devil. God damn it.
No, he'd just be like, ouch, stop, that hurts. What are you doing? Stop it. Oh my God, I can't take it.
Oh my God.
It's true.
All right, well, Donnie?
Now you don't know what to do.
At all.
How was your week?
It was alright, I finished work finally.
Well, that's always good.
Working them stupid fucking 7 to 7, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Only did that for a week and a half. And, yeah, so I mean, nothing really new because I'm still trying to get adjusted back to regular timing.
Why does I'm just curious, because, I don't know anything about what you do exactly, but why is your shift constantly, change between, working in the middle of the night, working in the morning?
Just depends on the job and what it is. I mean, what you're supposed to do. Because we had 2 shifts going 12 hours, so we had daytime starts at 7 a.m., your day shift. So if they work 12 hours, they work till 7 p.m. So we can only come in from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. You know what I mean?
Okay, so they can only shut the ovens off or something at certain times?
Oh, no, this whole thing was shut down. There was shit working while we were up there. I mean, they don't shut the steel mill down. They only shut down what we're working on. Everything else was still going. There was shit flying everywhere. Floors catching on fire. All kinds of good stuff. But
floors catching on fire.
The floor. They would pour molten steel and miss the pot. It hit the ground. It would just catch the ground on fire.
So you were there while you were working?
Yeah, I was just looking at it. I was looking over the edge going, oh, that guy fucked up.
Sounds dangerous as hell.
It was like real life lava. Don't touch it. Like, you know what I mean? Like stay on the couch type shit.
Do you
But if there were 8 hours,
do you get worried like they're gonna turn the oven on or something while you're in it or anything?
no, because we have lock. We got a lockout system. We put a lock. We shut it when it's shut off. We put a lock on it that only we have the key for. So if they want to turn it on, they have to find us, and then to take the lock off. You know what I mean? Because the lock signifies that somebody is there. Do not turn it on.
So nobody that you work with that has the lock is gonna suddenly get disgruntled with you and turn the oven on?
No, because when you got a crew of like 10 people, then you take that key. Okay. You go to the main lockout. You put your lock on. Okay. You take your key out of that lock, and you put that into a lock box. And then everybody on the crew has to put a lock on the lock box. So if you want to get to that key, you got to get everybody on the crew to unlock the locks. So there's no way anybody can get it unless they, you know what I mean? Unless some guy just sneaks up to every person and goes, hey, let me get your key. You know what I mean?
Have you tried that?
I wouldn't want to. I don't give a fuck.
I know, but you might be
Listen, I've been on a job where a dude turned the fucking rotary furnace on with people in it. And
so that can happen.
yeah, because he was a fucking idiot. But he married my cousin, and now they're divorced. They, but I remember because it was one of those things. This was a different system because you're supposed to blow the horn, and then you're supposed to wait 10 seconds to give everybody a chance to get the fuck out of there or scream, "Hey, I'm in here!" And he didn't hit the buzzer. He just hit the start button. And as soon as he hit it, I was screaming at him, "Stop! There's people!" And then people came running out of there so fucking fast.
It's sort of like that dude that got cooked for whatchamacallit when he was trying to clean out that one chicken of the sea, whatever the hell that place was.
Tuna, yeah.
You got dusted.
Shit like that could happen.
I just think working in a steel company, man, it's got to be dangerous as hell with all that molten lava and shit everywhere.
There's all kinds of dangerous shit going on. I don't know how to survive this long. I really don't. Because I should have been dead a couple times. I mean, I've walked out underneath fucking 40-ton ladles that are full of molten steel on a crane. Just walked right out underneath it. Nothing here, nothing big here. Just get flattened, in like a second, or burnt really bad because it's dripping. Yeah, that's dangerous. Whatever.
Well, I'm glad you're still alive.
Yeah, I'm still alive, but then I think that's it, though. There ain't much work after this. They're giving all our jobs to this other company. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Don't you guys do good work?
Well, we did at one time, and then my brother let my nephew do a bunch of shit. He didn't do good work, and now the mill's like, well, if you're going to bring that kid out here, we don't want you. And Al says, well, I'm bringing the kid. And he goes, well, then we don't want you. So, although they like me, they're like, yeah, we like Donnie, but...
Are you serious? Or are you kidding?
No, I'm very serious. The fucking mill people love me because they know I work and they know what I'm doing. They know I know what I'm doing. Whereas they don't trust the kid. They don't like, nobody likes to see him come on the job because they're like, fuck. Here we go. I'm going to fuck something up. I show up, they're like, cool, at least we know the brick are going to be in order or everything that they need to be there for him. Because Donnie's got it. It's just a matter of them putting it in because the kid's a fucking idiot. Get it?
Yeah. All right. But that sucks for you, so you're not going to get any more work or whatever.
Sounds like it's
You're working at Cheesecake again for the inevitable future.
It's summertime, so that's a good thing. You know what I mean? Summertime.
Yeah, I guess you want to be in the hot furnace when it's summer out.
Right, and I'll be inside the Cheesecake making lots of money because everybody will be out for the summer. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Busier.
Is there a patio at Cheesecake?
Is there one?
Outside patio?
2 of them.
Bunch of fucking flies eating you.
2 of them.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gross, dude. People will sit out there when it's like 90 degrees, and they're like, I'll take a coffee, and I just want to slap them in the face. Like, you're fucking
It's no longer cheesecake, it's cheese mush.
Right, and then the cheesecake comes out there, everything starts melting. They don't understand why.
People are dumb.
And then I just go, give me my money, shut up.
Well, today was Mother's Day. I went out to my mom's grave and put flowers on it. And then we stop at Sonic on the way home and get a slushy thing. And, they give you a slushy and they put fruit in it. So I got a strawberry vanilla slushy. And then they give you a regular straw. So you got fucking strawberry chunks with a regular straw that the straw can't bring it can't suck up the strawberry chunks. So, it's dumb. Like, what the fuck? What's wrong with these people? They're fucking fruit. Right? If you can't get the fruit up through the straw, get a bigger straw, or don't put the fruit in. Sonic, you dumb commercials.
Where is there a Sonic around here, anyways?
One in Brunswick, one in Parma, on Pleasant Valley.
And Larry chimes in. Hey, where's Sonic at? I got this.
Everybody step back.
Right? I got this covered.
Although I think I've actually been to Sonic once.
I'm in the drive-thru, and it was taking a while. In fact, like the girl, like when I got up to the speaker thing, she apologized and gave me half off my order.
Nice.
And then I was waiting behind this guy, and she came outside and gave me the drink, and then she took my credit card, and she gave me 2 coupons for buy one get one free because it was still taking forever. And then she's like, "Do you know your car is like smoking?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I shut it off." And then I pulled over to the side, and it looks like, it's the radiator, right? So like, either the bottle was cracked. So either the bottle cracked and sprayed hot radiator fluid all over the engine, or the radiator blew out. One or the other. So at that point, I called AAA. They didn't have my wallet on me, though, so I was hoping that they would still show up, and they did. And luckily, they were, like, in terms of a breakdown, it basically worked out great, because AAA was, like, on that road that I was on, and so the guy came in, like, 15 minutes, and the Ford dealer, because I always take my car to the Ford dealer, was right across the street from Sonic Service Center. So he just basically took it across the street, and they had that drop-off, because obviously they weren't there. I dropped it off, picked us up, took me home, and that's it. So tomorrow, I get a phone call, and I'll hear about how I have to spend $3,000 to fix my fucking car, because hot, molten fucking liquid sprayed all over the engine and destroyed half of it, or something.
Like a scene out of Terminator.
Yeah. Yeah, and so, I probably could have just driven across the street, but I had AAA, it was free, so why wait? Why risk it?
Trust me, all the shit that my radiator's gone through this past winter, you've probably are.
And then I came home and I planted another bush, and then I hooked up some fencing, and now I'm here talking to you guys. And by fencing, I don't mean like fighting with fencing. I mean like putting up. And now I'm here on the radio. So that wasn't my whole week. That was mostly today, but that's all right. Still playing The Witcher 2. Still working through that game. Getting further along. Wish there was fast travel, though. Kind of tired of running around all the time. But it's all right. It's a fun game. Larry, how was your week this week?
I don't know. Mostly shitty. Had some molten steel dumped on us at the bank. It's a very dangerous place. A lot of people don't realize that. We got locked in the vault, and one of the anti-bank robbery measures is they just dump molten steel all over everything. So that kind of sucked. Let's see. What did I do this week? I did next to nothing this week. I worked. Finals were this week at school. Okay, here we go. Here comes a Larry Mack rant. We haven't had a Larry Mack rant in a long time. I know the fans love the Larry Mack rants, and I got a few drinks in me, so here it comes.
All right.
Dumbest shit ever. My school. This week was finals, so we had finals this week, and I realize I just said that twice, but I meant to say that twice because I want to drive home the fact that we had finals this week, ending on Thursday.
This past Thursday?
This past Thursday. 3 days ago, they're doing finals. Okay? So commencement at my school, fucking yesterday. Now, yes, I could have walked, although I wouldn't have a diploma. They just call your name and, I don't know, wave at you or some shit, I don't know. And you walk up there and whatever. But here's where it gets fucking retarded. Grades haven't posted yet. So, like, if I walk at commencement, and flunk one of my classes, what happens then? Oh, shit. We're going to need that diploma back.
I would have loved that in high school.
So they do commencement 2 days after finals end. Half of my classes I don't have a grade in yet because they haven't posted, but I could have walked yesterday if I wanted to, if I were so inclined. Dumbest shit ever. So, anyway, I did not walk yesterday. Fuck that. Instead, I took my daughter to see The Avengers.
What'd you think?
I thought it was a great movie. We loved it. I will say this. Now, Kevin, I believe you are the only one that has seen my children even somewhat recently. I don't know.
Okay.
All right.
I went with Kendall, who, for everyone listening at home, is 16. And is quite clearly 16. And we're standing in line waiting to get our tickets. And I kind of lean over really loud, by the way, because I'm goofing around.
Hey!
And tell my 16-year-old daughter, oh, hey, you're totally under 12 years of age, so we can get a kid's ticket for you. And the guy in front of me, he laughs. He's like, hey, I'm going to try that with my 2 kids, too. Ha, 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 ha. He walks up there. He's like, I'd like an adult and 2 kids for whatever the hell movie they were seeing. And, the lady starts, he's like, no, I can't do that to you. They're not really 12. I mean, come on. She's like, oh, okay. And she gives him his tickets. I walk up there, and I was like, yeah, but my daughter totally is 10 years old. And, so she's like, that'll be $20.50 or whatever it was. And so I get the tickets. I walk in. I'm like, that's weird. They're like $10.25 for a ticket. They totally charged her for a children's ticket.
Nice.
Like, she's 5'3", clearly not 10 years old. I'm laughing the whole time I'm saying it. She's like, oh, she must be 10 years old. So, and at that point, I didn't even feel bad about deking them because, you know what? If you couldn't somehow piece that out, then
I'm probably afraid that your kid would be that one mutant that looks,
Yeah, she's got that weird glandular disorder. She's like Benjamin Buttons or some shit.
Because my youngest is 12 and she's like my height, Well,
yeah, but you are like mutant tall.
Yeah,
I'm not going to have mutant tall children because I'm a fidget. Although, I don't know. Anyway, so I thought it was funny. But, yeah, we loved the movie. She posted something on the Facebooks about all the people who were like leaving during the credits because they've apparently never seen a Marvel film ever. Because I don't think there's been a single one yet that didn't have some kind of shit going on during the credits. Not that this was a big deal. But, yeah, overall, loved the movie. I liked it. I was a big fan. And, today went for a walk because I got really fat over the winter. So I need to get back into my walking thing. Only got like 4.5 miles in before it started raining because I'm fat and out of shape. Took my daughter to Grandma and Grandpa's house. Dropped her at her mom's house. Went over to Cindy's for a little cookout. Had some steak. Had some Mike's Hard Lemonades. And here I am drinking beer with you guys. So that was my week. Yay.
Hey. I'm not trying to interrupt, but just so Kevin, so you know,
nuclear war's been declared, but Poland's attacking us.
It's not necessarily. Yeah, we already had that happen. It's not necessarily a spoiler or anything like that, but don't stay till the end of the credits.
Oh, nothing happens?
Nothing at the very end.
Not at the very end.
Something like sort of towards the front there, but that's it.
Yeah. After they do the first like main cast thing, then they do the cutaway. But yeah, nothing at the very end.
There were still people in the theater because I remember reading about it. They were like, they're not going to do one for this movie, and but I stayed anyways.
That's surprising that they decided not to do it.
Right.
Because they've done it for like every movie.
Right. So don't waste your time.
Okay. I usually don't want to anyway. I usually want to get the hell out. Figure I'll catch that on the video or something,
Right.
All right. Well, good. So let's do the news really quick. Here's our Steam top 10. Number 10 is The Witcher 2: Assassins of Kings Enhanced Edition. That's what I've been playing. Number 9, Project Cars. Number 8, The Elder Scrolls Online Tamriel Unlimited. Number 7, Killing Floor 2. Number 6, Euro Truck Simulator 2, Scandinavia plus Viking Legends.
Euro trash.
What?
If you drive a Volvo.
Okay. It doesn't even...
Volvo makes trucks for people who don't know.
No, man, look. It's Euro Truck Simulator 2. Scandinavia plus Viking Legends.
Yeah.
Is there trucks in the Viking days or something?
Vikings driving trucks.
Yeah.
There were?
Like those new Blake Griffin commercials.
Yeah. Totally.
No, there were no trucks when the Vikings were around. Gus are talking
Dude.
shit.
Didn't have engines.
Dude, Volvo has been around since 1066, I think.
Oh my God.
1172.
Ridiculous.
John.
In 1840, we took a little trip. See?
Okay, well, 1840 was
We
after
walked
Viking.
like an asshole.
Crop rotation in the 14th century.
There you go.
More widespread
How
after
do you think they were rotating those crops with John fucking Deere's?
1172.
In the beginning.
I like the show. Vikings.
Oh, yeah. I haven't
That
finished the
blonde
first.
Viking chick is like, she's like one of the hottest women alive.
I whatchamacallit. I actually started, I'm halfway through 12 Monkeys, a TV show.
Yeah.
And for a TV show that deals with time travel, which usually jumps the shark,
Yeah.
it's not bad.
Yeah, time traveling TV shows usually start out on the other side of the shark.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Got most of this time travel I need from Star Trek. I think it covered all of it. Number 5, Star Wars Collection 2015. Number 4, Project Cars. Number 3, The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt. Number 2, Counter-Strike Global Offensive. I'm offended. And number 1,
What the hell? It's like I had a
Grand
beef.
Theft Auto 5.
I didn't want to move.
I don't
GT.
blame you. I hate moving too. Hurts.
It's not actually in there, but I was like.
It does. Hurts my bones. Hurts my soul.
And as part of
I have
our
no soul.
usual drinking game, I list off the games coming out this week, and if I cannot pronounce any of them properly, you have to drink. Although this week, like last week, I think I can get all these. I think I can get it. Monday, nothing. Tuesday, we have Invisible Incorporated, multi-platform. Lost Orbit, Nom Nom Galaxy,
It's dumb.
and Porin. For the PC, we also have Lemma and Ultimate Space Commando. These and other games you will never hear about again, basically.
Ever.
Wednesday, nothing. Thursday, the PC, we have Galactic Civilizations 3. And for Friday, for the Xbox One, we have Blues and Bullets. And for PC, we have, I've never been able to know how to say this word right. Hegemony?
Hegemony.
Hegemony.
Hegemony. Hegemony Rome, The Rise of Caesar. Hegemony. Okay. I've never known how to say that. There was a space game called that,
Yeah.
Hegemony, and years ago I was like, this is a pretty cool game, but I have no idea.
I never played it. I was just gonna take a gander on goodoldgames.com, but I'm like, I got too much shit on my PC.
So that one you can all drink.
Woo!
Okay, and then for the news, Oculus Rift targets Q1 2016 for the consumer version. That's when they're planning to launch it. So far, and this is from AnandTech, he says, so far I'm the only one on the AnandTech staff that has had a go with the 3 of the major VR players, Oculus Rift, HTC Vive, whatever that is, and Samsung Gear VR. I heard of the Samsung Gear VR, which is, I swear to God, there was a guy wearing it, which was like, it was a cardboard thing wrapped around his phone. He was on an airplane. It was on his face. And it was his phone, and it sat in this cardboard thing. And apparently it totally worked great. I just can't see myself on a plane like that, though. Although I understand. I've been on planes, and I understand. But, what a way to die. Like if you were to fly out of the plane with that fucking thing on your face.
Oh my god.
So weird.
I look stupid. Yep.
There's this really good Netflix thing about, it's really low budget, but it's like they act out like 4 or 5 airplane crashes with just the pilots, and they say the exact dialogue that were on the tapes, You know, when they're like the last 30 minutes or less of what was on the black box or whatever of the whole crew as they're going through what they're going through. Well, you know, actually,
running around.
it's for the most part it's fairly calm, and then right at the end it's just
Yeah, we're going in. We're all fucked right in the asses.
The Mulders.
I mean, they're doing everything they can to like, you know, and then it just kind of like doesn't work. But it's some tense shit. If you get a chance to watch it, watch it. It's really good.
I watched that one World War I recreation show that came out. I forget what channel that. It's not History. I think it's like the BBC or something like that. It makes sense because all the shows, everybody was British. And I've only got like 3 episodes, but like they just took dialogue from like apparently what happened, you know, when they were like fighting and killing and all that other happy horse shit. And it's pretty decent. I mean, how it's done, except the music's like modern, so that kind of threw me off a little bit, you know.
The problem I have with the World War I stuff is that like they'll either show still pictures and they'll have those guys
it's
with
full
ridiculous
actors.
Mustaches.
Well, the mustache
No.
is great. Shut up. The Kaiser
Big
Bills are
full
fucking
mustache, and they'll just look sad and homely.
Right, they're all just sitting around on buckets.
Right, right.
Yeah,
Or then if they show
a
a
whole bunch
video,
of Mark
it looks
One
like
tanks fucking laying like just baits, you know, going in and just kicking the shit out of pretty much
the
everything.
videos always look like
Great.
Charlie Chaplin or something. They're all sped up,
Right.
like, you know. It's just like, can't they do something about the quality of these things, or just, you know, just fix it up or something, like you're saying, like redo it? Because it's just, I don't know. I did watch that. Have you watched that show Turn? That American Spy show?
No, I wanted to
Washington Revolution.
take a good look at it because it looked like it was going to be pretty good, but I don't know if that's like, you know, this movie's still really good, blah, and then you get to it, it's like, this is dumb.
I see.
I mean, they
I
canceled
thought it was going to be
Dawson's, so I'm
boring
like,
as
you
hell
know,
because everything with a feather pen to me is awful.
Feather
But
bed.
Feather
For
pen
this
is
guy.
lightweight.
it's actually really good. It's actually it's totally watchable. I was actually shocked because anything where they're just like talking and, you know,
Well, I say.
and the women and everything.
And God forbid there's women on the show. That's bullshit.
Oh, it's just
They
the
kill it.
whole, you know. But this is actually good. It's good. It's good. It's much better than you think.
Interesting.
Okay. Anyway, I don't even know where I was going with that. Oculus Rift, first quarter of next year. This one's for Donnie.
Huh?
And it says James McAvoy will finally adopt Professor Xavier's
Bald head.
classic appearance in X-Men Apocalypse. Director Bryan Singer revealing an image of the Scottish star sporting a totally shaven head. Because Don was very angry that the guy had a full head of hair and could tap dance.
What's he doing walking around, that son of a bitch?
Yeah.
Get in a wheelchair, stupid.
Totally shouldn't be walking. McAvoy has appeared in the last 2 X movies with a full head of hair, but will apparently be going bald in the new film.
It always threw me off.
Xavier's hair loss is a side effect of his mutant abilities, although whether this turns out to be the case on screen remains to be seen.
Nah, he's gonna be held down by Magneto and he's gonna fucking shave his head. You know? Charles, I told you, I warned you. You lost the bet.
Floats a razor over.
Yeah, you know, has the razor floating there, pulls him down with a bunch of like metal pipes and shit out of the wall.
Don't do it, Eric. You know.
Now I told you, Charles.
So, like, anytime like you read the comic books and like Magneto shows up, you know, people always shout out loud, "Magneto!" You know, with exclamation points and shit.
Right.
You watch the movies and it's just like Eric, you know, all the time. I don't even know if they say his fucking name.
Hey, it's that.
Magneto.
There's your buddy. Here comes
I know your money.
get all the metal out of your pockets. Here comes your dude.
While all the film's publicity thus far is focused on the swaths of New Mutants joining the ensemble, that's another problem. They should stop introducing a bunch of New Mutants. You know, just
I got to deal with the old ones
confusing
first.
people.
I know.
It's like
I
a
like the
fucking
new
toy
ones that
chest.
showed up
of
in the
fucking mutants.
Avengers.
People want to feel some sort of connection to the mutants they know. They keep changing the actors, and
Right.
adding different ones and getting rid of other ones. It's fucking confusing.
Right.
Directed by singer and co-starring Michael Fassbender, Jennifer Lawrence, Nicholas Hoult, and many more, X-Men Apocalypse will open in the UK on the 19th of May, 2016. And for whatever reason, the US gets it on the 27th of May, 2016. So find it on BitTorrent on the 19th of May, 2016.
Right. I'm not that excited about it. Like I was telling you.
I'm excited to see Apocalypse.
I mean, it'd be cool, but I don't know. You know what? I don't know. Yes.
Come on. That guy's so full of shit. It'll be he's so pompous and dumb.
It's Apocalypse.
Great
Come
to see
on.
that guy, man.
Well, in the Egyptian times, of course he's fucking.
He's just ridiculous.
Like, I built pyramids, motherfucker.
I don't even understand that guy's powers. He just kind of stretches himself out, just talks shit all the time.
You mean like Captain
Takes
Fantastic?
people with big boots. Yeah, kind of like that, except it's like he's...
That used to crack me up with that analogy. It's like Captain Fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic.
And Mr. Fantastic. You got the Thing, Invisible Girl, the Human Torch, and Captain Fantastic. Who named this guy?
Mr. Fantastic, not a captain.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, amongst the previews before the movie, yes, the new Fantastic Four looks just as bad as I thought it would.
Oh,
All
yeah.
the Fantastic Four movies are ass, dude. Christ.
Right?
They
That
should
was
just
Corman.
make it a comedy.
Roger-
totally work as a
I will
comedy.
say that there's another movie coming out, and I only mention it because of our show here. But the new Adam Sandler movie coming out,
Pixels or whatever, right?
Pixels. Oh my god, it sounded completely fucking retarded, and then I was like, oh, it is a comedy. Thank God. The world gets attacked by video games.
I was
Greatest
watching that
looking
movie
thing
with
ever.
Schwarzenegger, that zombie flick. I was surprised.
Yeah, that's like The Last of Us is a movie.
Well, it was kind of like, huh. I didn't know that little girl, too, was like the one from Zombieland.
You know how Tarantino has like the movie coming out, what is it, the
Hateful Eight.
Violent Seven or something?
The Hateful Eight.
Yeah, the Hateful Eight. And yeah, and Sandler's making something like the Ridiculous Seven.
Yeah.
Something like that. A mysterious entity called Lazada Palati sold an unofficial Five Nights at Freddy's sequel in the iOS App Store, and the game's real developer hired a legal team to find out who that is. Attorneys for Scott Cawthon filed documents at the United States District Court for the Northern District of California yesterday. Those documents asked the court to issue a subpoena that would compel Apple, the operator of the iOS App Store, oh yeah, we know that, where the unofficial sequel, Five Nights at Freddy's 4, was sold, to disclose information about Lazada Palati. The clerk of courts then issued a subpoena that commands Apple to provide all identifying information of the user Lazada Palati. That includes IP addresses from which the unauthorized game was uploaded, and any others associated with Palati, as well as other information like user accounts. Apple has until May 25th at 10 a.m. Pacific Time to comply with the subpoena. The company may also challenge
They will die.
the documents filed yesterday, first spotted by Patently Apple and obtained by Polygon, state that, quote, the purpose for the DMCA subpoena is to obtain the identify, that's what it says, of an alleged infringer or infringers, and that such information will only be used for the purpose of protecting Cawthorn's rights under Title 17 of the U.S. Code.
Mm-hmm.
Brad, you've been eating this whole time. You having a good meal? I don't know what you're
Delicious,
eating.
dude.
You've been eating for like 45 minutes now.
Well, no, I'm not the whole time.
It's been like a serious, devouring session going on.
You gotta
Oh,
have dessert. You gotta have dessert after you eat.
Cookies.
Title 17 concerns U.S. copyright law. Cawthorn's attorneys specified Section 512,
Popcorn.
limitations on liability relating to material online, subsection H, which says that, these guys are thorough with this article. A copyright owner or a person authorized to act on the owner's behalf may request the clerk of any United States District Court issue a subpoena to a service provider for identification of alleged infringer in accordance with this subsection. Attorney Laura J. Magadoff of the Nissenbaum Law Group signed a document that the Clerk of Courts for the Northern District of California filed May 8th, stating that Cawthorn satisfied all of the MCA requirements for subpoena issuance. Sections 6 and 7 of Magadoff's documents state that the, quote, alleged infringement is in connection with the promotion and sale of a game that was being sold as a purported sequel to Cawthorn's games. The infringing content, and that it is purportedly created, posted, and being sold by an individual named Lazada Polade. The game, it claims, also included Cawthon's copyright images. Boy, they're going through a lot of trouble to arrest a 5-year-old.
Probably, you know.
Anyway, I'm not gonna. That's whatever. Yeah, it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
Uh-huh.
That doesn't matter.
Nope, never does.
Did you know that the technology behind the Wii was originally designed with aeronautics in mind?
No.
Or that the system was originally designed to be no bigger than 2 DVD cases?
Whoa.
You
Or that the
lied.
console's notification sound imitates a Japanese bird? I
Pooping?
don't know. That was like an article. I don't know where it was going. That's what it said. Fuck.
You threw me off, dude. I think I'm going to start reading a haiku.
Yeah, like Metal Gear.
Yeah.
All right. Now let's move on to the email.
Let's move on. Move along, shall we? Yes, you two should move along.
Come on. Lessons of the State. Oh, let's see here. Radio.
Radio.
Let's see. This one's from Alexa, and he wrote to 1946 at videogamenews.com. If you want to write into the show, feel free to write into whatever you want at videogamenews.com. So if you want to write into hippopotamuses are great at videogamenews.com, you can do that.
Would be
Don't recommend
hippopotami.
trying to figure out how to spell hippopotamus. If you don't know, you can try. Larry will be mad at you if you spell it wrong.
It's hippopotami. So hippopotamuses will also piss me off.
Hippopotami. Okay. Hippos. Hippos would be good. Or you could just write into Brian at videogamenews.com. It doesn't matter. Write brain.
Brain.
And we'll read your email on the air.
Right?
And this one says,
Hey,
hey guys, I have a suggestion for the new segment. Crap game of the week. Put 10 games in Kevin's yard, and whichever gets the dog poop is the winner. Greetings from the land of forests and pure water.
It would be all of them.
Eastern European chief replacement, or Alexa. Pretty good. The dog is very shy. He would not poop on the game. He would be mad that if he pooped on the game, there would be a lot of yelling. He would probably just hold his poop in, even if you covered all the ground with games, and die of spontaneous poop overdose.
Sumac,
shy.
definitely, but not Apollo.
Yeah, well, we can't put Apollo that off the leash because he'll just run off and either kill a
Right
small
to the neighbor's
child
house and start eating the nearest child.
or get run over while chasing deer.
he just comes trotting back into the backyard with some kid in his mouth, drops it at your feet like a present.
Just starts burying
Sits
it.
down
in the
waiting
yard.
for a treat because he thinks he's a good boy,
Exactly.
and then eats one of the games.
No, it's got to eat the game.
Noble writes into no strings at videogamenews.com. And he says, hello, everybody. Noble here.
Oh, no one.
I
Hello,
could
Noble.
not, in good conscience, drop a video game question on you guys this week without asking how you liked Avengers Age of Ultron, which we went over already. Personally, it was fun, if a little bloated, and the final battle is a bit of a rehash from the first one. Focus on Hawkeye and introduction of the Vision was great, but the forced romance between Black Widow and the Hulk was unnecessary.
Terrible. Oh, that was terrible. That was so bad.
Black Widow and the Hulk?
Yes, so bad.
Was it the Hulk or was it Banner?
Banner.
Well, Banner, but...
Okay. Well, I mean, you know.
But we got to see Scarlet Witch. And the other thing I didn't like about it while we're on it is, and maybe this is from the comics because I will yield to Donnie and Kevin on any sort of comic book knowledge. I didn't like that Ultron was a wisecracking smartass.
Yeah.
He basically had Tony Stark's personality.
That's because that's who built him.
Well, I get why they did it, but it was sort of off-putting. That because
Plus,
it was hard to be scared of him.
Plus, he knows everything.
Well, I get that too, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I couldn't be scared of him while he was busting out one-liners and shit.
Yeah.
Have another drink, Noble. P.S.
I will have another drink though.
Quicksilver.
Guess what?
They wasted Quicksilver.
Why would he tell you that?
Spoiler! What the fuck?
The fuck?
I don't know.
Not cool, Noble.
That wasn't cool.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
I thought he meant they wasted his
They wasted.
usefulness.
Sure.
Not like
Yeah,
they
that's-
wasted
yeah,
him
yeah.
as in
He was
death.
so good, and they just had him running around. He was
Yeah.
basically like, "Hey, we need to get to the fight really quickly. Carry us there."
Right.
Mike writes into Gandalf at videogamenews.com.
Gandalf.
I had to do that over. What's up, you guys? I have recently been listening back to my favorite episodes of Midwest and thought I'd get caught up with the show again. It has been interesting in the last few years. I've been getting more into things you guys have talked about for a while now. Getting into metal and Dungeons & Dragons, and being able to legally drink up here has made me feel quite undead. I have 2 questions for you guys.
Sorry.
When you were playing Dungeons & Dragons, what did you find broke the game, or what did the DM, Larry, exploit?
I'll just start off by I never played with you guys.
I don't think the game was broken, but probably the constant rule changes, which just confuse the shit out of everybody when they keep coming out with new editions, is sort of a problem.
Yeah, there's too many rules in it now. It's no fun.
Should have just stuck with what worked and not made it so, they didn't have to change it. Why did they have to change it? Donnie, you're muting us in case you don't know.
No, I
You
know.
know. If you do know, it's fine. Just saying.
All right.
Sometimes you forget.
There's noise in the bed.
Larry loves it, Dungeons & Dragons, so he's not going to tell you that.
I did not play 4 or 5, but up through 3.5, I loved them. So yeah. 4 was completely built with Munchkins in mind, and I know very little about 5.
Explain what Munchkins are to our the
Oh,
audience members who don't know.
Wizard of Oz.
They're little donuts.
Yeah.
Dunkin' Donuts, isn't it?
Oh, the Yellow Brick Road.
I knew I should just took it to the grave and not bother.
That's what a Munchkin is, though. It's Wizard of Oz. What? Am I wrong? That's all angry now.
What?
I'm so upset. Brian wants Larry to explain what a Munchkin is.
The little donuts.
That's true. That's true. They are little donuts, donut holes or whatever.
Yeah.
That's true.
Uh-oh.
Apparently, version 5.
It's one of those power gamers who figures out exactly how to tweak the rules to make it not work. So, yeah.
Well, you go out and you buy all these books, but you had to buy a lot of books. They're all hardback books and adventures and shit, and then they come out and they're like, we've changed the rules. Throw that shit away. Buy this new shit.
Guy would show up with like a big backpack full of books. Like, all right, you guys want to play? Oh shit!
Yep, that was me.
Version.
Like, which book do you want to use? Dude, I bought a Marvel superheroes role-playing game. I never even played it once.
I played the Marvel one once. That was
They
pretty cool.
created characters and everything, and I was just like, nah, you know what? I don't get it. Never played it. Never got into it.
I had that too.
Still have it.
I played it either.
And I have all the different adventures and stuff too. I got a whole bunch of them.
He also asks, what are your top 3 King Diamond songs?
Shit.
Shit. You guys can't pick 3?
I mean,
Well,
well,
like top 3?
Yeah.
I like
okay.
Ghost.
Yeah. It's not one of his more popular or famous ones. And people will probably give me shit, but I'm a big. I always loved Shadows. And shit.
Off of
It's like
Voodoo.
a real fucking obscure fucking song.
2 down, 1 to go. Off of
We're gonna
Voodoo.
pick the popular ones, man.
2
You
down.
know?
2 down.
Welcome home.
Because picking Abigail is kind of lame. Because
Why? It's a
too
great
easy.
song.
It is a great song,
Right.
but it's too easy.
Why not Welcome Home?
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's like
It's
saying
not a competition or anything. It's just
That-
a kid
that's
wants
like
to know what the
I love
fucking 3
definitely my
favorite
favorite
songs
song is
are.
Stairway to Heaven.
No Christmas or no presents for
No
Christmas.
Presents for Christmas. Oh, The Lake is great. And
Aaron.
and of course, because it is the most Larry Mack-esque song title he ever gave us, I have to vote for Two Little Girls.
Burger. Oh.
If you're just getting into King Diamond, though, just buy the Them album. It's probably the most accessible King Diamond album.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
And then if you like it, you move on to Conspiracy.
Yeah,
Right.
them. It's an easy enough because like the Abigail storyline is fucking obtuse.
So awesome.
Them you can follow. The songs are all great. Even The Eye is a good one because like Eye of the Witch is a really catchy tune, and
Voodoo was a good record.
it's more of a concept album than a story. So
Voodoo was good.
It was okay. Abigail 2 was alright.
yeah, Voodoo was okay.
It had like the
Like Spider's Lullabies when you start getting into like, alright, what are we listening to here?
right. Yeah, nothing tops. Like Fatal Portrait.
The Fatal Port's amazing.
All right. He said thanks. That's it. Okay, that's it for the show.
Family Ghost.
We'll be back next week with more excitement. Brian will eat his dinner. Larry will be angry about something. And Don will fill us with funny things that nobody's listening to. And we'll all be like, what?
Oh, you knew.
Huh?
Oh, you did hear me.
What's that?
I don't think anybody ever hears me. I just keep saying it and keep shaking my head over here. I'm like, damn, they missed another one.
I kind of just let it go because I do all the talking, so I kind of just let you talk. And I
Right.
feel like that's like, your part.
I know that I'm good. I know that I
You're
got
like the co-host on like a radio show. Like I'm trying to do my thing, and then when I'm doing something, you talk
Yeah,
because I can't pay attention.
right.
And then Brian and Larry just aren't listening to you at all.
What are we talking about?
They're typing on Facebook, doing surveys and shit.
Shit.
MySpace. You guys have,
Do they
you're
even
on
still do that?
MySpace.
I'm on MySpace.
Nobody's on MySpace. No
Did
one.
you cry today?
I cried while I was looking at MySpace.
Was there crying?
Larry Mack does
Last
not
time you had to
cry.
cry. Things were funny. All right, that's it. We'll be back next week, guys. VideoGameNews.com. Write in the show anything you want at VideoGameNews.com, and we'll talk to you next week. Thanks. Take it easy.
Later.